Good morning, students. Let us see the assignment which was there on 7/9/2020. In case of first question, adrenaline is released during the time of emergency. It increases the heart rate, strength of heart contraction, rate of respiration, and thereby the blood pressure. In case of the second one, aldosterone is also known as salt retaining hormone. It is produced from the zona glomerulosa of adrenal cortex. The main function is to maintain the salt balance of the body. So this aldosterone which is released is going to act on DCT and CD and helps in the reabsorption of sodium and water and excretion of potassium and phosphate ions. So that is how it is going to maintain the salt equilibrium, and which causes increase in osmotic pressure, body fluid volume, osmotic pressure of blood, and blood pressure. If suppose the secretion of aldosterone is lower than normal, it leads to the loss of sodium and chloride ions and water through urine, thereby excretion of phosphate ions, leading to the hypotension. In case of third one, adrenal gland is also called as forest gland because it is concerned with sugar metabolism. It is concerned with the salt retention, and then it is concerned with the release of sex hormones, and it helps in overcoming the stress reactions. The fourth one, Cushing disease, is due to the over secretion of cortisol by adrenal cortex, which leads to the excess breakdown of fats. So these fats are going to be deposited in unusual areas like abdominal region. So this Cushing's disease is characterized by the symptoms like fish mouth and then buffalo hump. Fish mouth, buffalo hump, and moon face. So these are the probable characteristic features of Cushing's disease. Adrenaline is not responsible for uterine relaxation, whereas the relaxin hormone that is produced from the ovaries and placenta during the time of parturition helps in relaxation of the pubic symphysis, which relieves the which gives temporary relaxation during the parturition. Let us see the sixth question. Addison's disease is due to the deficiency of or under secretion of both glucose and mineralocorticoids. So in majority of the cases, this is due to the autoimmune disorder where the antibodies are going to destroy the adrenal cortex and thereby they block the sites for ACTH. So hence there is loss of aldosterone. So loss of aldosterone leads to elevated levels of potassium and decreased sodium in the blood. So elevated levels of potassium causes hyperkalemia, which leads to abnormal heart rhythm. So loss of sodium leads to dehydration, low blood pressure, and decreased cardiac output. And sometimes it may even lead to cardiac arrest too. So there is increased pigmentation of skin due to excess ACTH and MSH secreted by anterior pituitary. In case of seventh, that's Addison's disease is caused whenever there is Addison's disease, it leads to low plasma in A plus and high plasma K plus. So there is increased urinary excretion of sodium and increased levels of potassium, which leads to nausea, diarrhea, and there are other features like low blood pressure and vomiting too. So in case of eighth one, adrenal virilism is nothing but it is due to congenital adrenal hyperplasia. That means so during the birth only, if there is any defect with the sex corticoid region, there is increased secretion of sex corticoids by zona reticularis. So this adrenal virilism results in masculinization in a female. So probably the male type sex characters are seen in females, leading to the development of beard, mustaches, and male voice. In case of ninth one, aldosterone increases blood plasma sodium concentration and decreases plasma potassium concentration. Case of 10th one, diseased adrenal cortex leads to the deficiency of aldosterone and hence it affects the salt metabolism, salt balance or salt equilibrium in the body.